So I did compete at the the 2026 Powerlifting America Open National Championships, where I got the opportunity to compete in my very first national meet primetime. Now, it wasn't my first primetime, but it was my first national meet primetime. So, and this was like 2.5 weeks ago. Video super late, you know me, but just wanted to give a quick recap because, yeah, like it was probably the biggest meet I've ever competed at, or like the highest production, highest viewership, all those things. It was out in Lake Tahoe, right on the state line of California and Nevada. So super nice venue. Venue was super dope. Nobody was complaining about that. Now just the area in general was difficult because we were in fucking California in Nevada, like fly into Nevada, travel out to California for the B&B, travel back to the state line for the meet, for the venue. And I'm with like 6 guys in a B&B. So we get one rental car, we all split it, and we're all trying to... First of all, I'm going to give just a bunch of just background information. I'm about to get into it. I fly into Reno. It's like probably like a 10-hour travel day. So fly in, land at like 11 p.m. Super tired, whatever. Fly in. I have a really bad situation with Turo, the rental car app, where essentially I showed up like 2 hours and 20 minutes late to the original pickup time. And if you've ever done a Airbnb, rental car, anything like that situation, usually there's like a lockbox situation where you show up, you have a code, you can get the key to get into the door for the Airbnb or for the car. So that's what I'm under the assumption of. It's actually not even under the assumption of, that's what he says in the messages. I show up, card's not there, lockbox isn't there, nothing's there, so I'm texting the guy. The guy's like, hey, you showed up past the 2-hour grace period, so we left. And yeah, so then he cancels the reservation. I get none of my money back, lose $350. Cool. Next day, the day before the meet, I'm doing my water cut, everything. I'm on the phone with Turo app for who knows how long. Shout out Alex for sitting on the phone with me and helping, because he's a Turo host, so he was just there helping me. But I'm on the phone with the Turo people. No luck there. Spent about an hour and a half like going back and forth trying to figure out something. It almost worked and it didn't pan out, so I got none of my money back. So I had to send more money to Evan when he flew in, my handler Evan. He flies in. I send more money to him so he could pick up another rental car. So I'm behind, like, I don't even know how much money now, because I had an Uber from the airport all the way to the B&B, which was like 50 minutes at midnight. So it was, you know, wasn't ideal. So I'm stressed out. But I actually shake it off pretty good. Try to stay positive, just focus on what I can with the cut. My friends start coming in, so I'm hanging out with my friends, talking to them. And then the next day is the meet. So body weight's perfect. Everything's coming off easy. Body weight's coming down. We go to the B&B, or the venue, sorry. We go to the venue, see everybody, talk to everybody. Everybody's nice. Weigh in, make weight with plenty of room, and then we start going on squat. So I'll probably throw the videos in.
Take your time, Tony.
Squat opener was cool. 260 kg was chill. Go to the jump the plan 20 kilos. That was the plan, was jump to 280.
Let's go, Tony!
Let's go, Tony. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Find it. Take your time. On your feet. Right. Come on, Tony.
That was cool, and that was the same weight I took. I'll probably throw that video in here as well, just for comparison. But I took that weight in training, and it was actually pretty hard. Like, it actually, like, my tech broke down pretty ugly. I felt very uncomfortable with the way it moved. So I was very thankful that second attempt went good. And I was fine with doing 292, which would have been plus 12.5. But Evan wanted to just do 10. So luckily we just went 10 and secured 290, which was a 5 kg all-time PR, 11 pounds heavier than I've ever squatted.
Come on, Tony. Your weight, your bar. Come on.
Good. On your feet. Come on, Tony.
So sweet, start off squat great, going to bench, warm-ups are good, opener is good.
Start. Rest.
Good, Tony.
Back.
I'm having issues with the rack height on both squat and bench. Like, we had to drop the rack height on squat after the opener because it felt like it was way too hot, way too tall. And then we had to up the rack height one after the opener on bench because it felt like it was way too low. So I'm having trouble with the Eleiko rack a little bit, and the Sky Pad just feels different. It doesn't feel bad. It just feels different. So come out for my second, and for some reason I'm taking forever to put my butt all the way down. Like, I'm just trying to really get leg drive, really arch, and my butt is like hovering over the pad for a minute. So I never get the start command. So I get like, it takes like 5 seconds for me to get the start command. And you can easily see that in the video. It takes a very long time. So I'm shit. Like, by the time I'm at my chest, I'm dead, like tired.
Good. Find it. Good. Keep that pressure.
Start. Rest.
Come on, Tony. That.
Come on. Give it up for Tony Henson.
So I fail it on strength, seemingly on strength. So I'm like, okay, let me just get out there and get that start command as fast as possible, save energy, and then get into it. So that's exactly what I did. I put my butt down a lot faster on the third.
Let's go, Tony. Come on.
Legend through your neck, Tony. Come on. Good. Maintain that leg drop.
Start. Rest.
There it is. Come on.
Break.
Tony Henson comes back
I was able to get the third. Thankfully, if I didn't get the third, that would have really fucked my day up. So there was a hiccup there with bench, which definitely limited the goal on the day. That definitely like messed up my goal for trying to get up there to that 802 range. So it is what it is. I think I had a little bit of room left on bench, which was very costly later on in the meet, and I'll tell you why. But I had room on the bench, so that's just another day that I need to, just another period where I need to be better at execution on the big day. Going into deadlift, I'm not overly stressed about it. Like, I keep a short memory, keep it moving. Just let's go and hit a deadlift PR. Like, this is going to be the funnest lift of the day. So warm-ups are cool. Opener, strong, biggest opener I've ever taken, 295. Moves fine, like it didn't feel bad. No pain, by the way. Like, I'm not dealing with my regular pain. I'm taking a ton of. I took 1,400 milligrams of ibuprofen that day in general. I took 800 before squat and 600 before deadlift. So pain is low. I'm feeling good. I feel like I can pull really hard. So we took the 25 kilo jump from the opener to the second, and that was an all-time PR. I've never hit 320. I've never locked it out. So load that up.
Here we go. All right, Tony. Take it down. Find it, Tony. There, Tony. Come on, Tony. There we go.
No.
Picked it up like a regular second attempt. Like, it was a really good second attempt for me. It was better than my 312 back at Rising Tide. So I'm like, yo, I'm good. Like, we can pull whatever I like we're gonna make this happen. So now we're in a situation with Alex Luckow where he's in provincial 5th place. Like, he's currently in 5th place. I'm currently in 6th place. So I'm like, damn, like, let me get in the top 5. Like, let me first open that prime time. Let me get in the top 5. And I was nominated 9th. So I'm like, bro, like, let me get in top 5. That'd be awesome. So he loads 3. We have the same second attempt, 320. He goes 335 because he has a worse lot number than me. So he goes before me. So then Evan and I load 335 as well to match him because I'm going to go after him regardless. So I'm sitting here like, bro, he's not going to fail 335. Like, I've been watching Lucky for years, bro. Like, as long as I've watched him, he's never had a third attempt, like, lower than 340. Like, he always hits his third. He's such a good executioner. And he's just a really strong guy. So I'm like, he's going to hit 335. So if he hits 335, the situation I'm in is I have to up my number 5 kilos to beat him, right? So that's exactly what the plan was. Like, let's just load 335, and then if he hits it, we move the number. If he misses it, we just stay with 335. So he misses it. And so we stay with 335, go out there.
Hey, come on, Tony. Come on! Push it, Tony. So deep.
Go, Tony.
Come on, Tony. Trust yourself. Get on your spot.
Set it up. Come on.
Let's go!
Your time, Tony.
Come on, Tony.
Come on, Tony! Come on, Tony! Come on, Tony! Come on, Tony!
Somebody clap their hands for Tony Henson.
Barely miss it. And it felt, that was a tough miss because it didn't feel like execution. It didn't feel like anything. It just felt like strength. Like, I just feel like I wasn't strong enough to lock it out, unfortunately, which is always like usually where I'm going to fail is at lockout, like right there at the knees, so close. Comes off the floor, I feel really good coming off the floor, and then once it gets to my knees, like all the weight hits me like a truck. So is what it is. Hindsight, looking back, Evan actually told me he doesn't know if Lucky has 335. So we could have literally just went in and secured the top 5 by just going up 7.5 and doing a 780 total. But that would have been a 327 deadlift, which I think I could have hit. But I don't know. I guess my ego and like just the desire to be forced to take 335, like it was like right. Like I'm like sitting there like, bro, I want to load what I want, no doubt. Like I want to be the one to this. I want to be the last one to pull. Right. I want no doubt about this. So that's always a situation that you could always end up in. Like, do you secure a number to put yourself in a position where somebody else has to pull to beat you, or do you force yourself to go after them so that way you have the final say and there's nothing anybody else can do about it? In that situation, what would have been better? Probably just securing it, because I doubt Lucky would have dropped his number. And then also, if he dropped it, he might have still failed, because he failed the 335 pretty bad. So it's one of those where hindsight, sure, why didn't you just take the absolute least you needed? But also, I didn't think I was going to fail 335. I thought 335 was a fair number. Like, I thought that was a chill number. Like, I'm not going in thinking I'm about to fail it. So it's one of those things like, man, I wish I had, just maybe secured 330. But I really wish I had maximized my bench. I wish I had went 3 for 3 on bench, because then I wouldn't have had to go all the way to 335. Because it would have been a lot more comfortable. So I could have done 330 to 332, which I think I would have been able to deadlift. But walked away with a 772 total, 523 dots, 107 GL. Had I had the day I wanted to, I think I was capable of like a 785 to 787 total. So I left a good amount of keys on the table. But it is what it is, It is what it is. I don't even really want to. I'm already talking for super long, so there's so much more I can say. There's so many thoughts, but I will leave it there as far as my performance. I just know I can always do better. Like, there's just so many things, so many small things. Like, even that last deadlift, like I said, the attempt selection is so crucial. It's just like, man, like, it's hard to not regret that. Those decisions you make on the big day, right? It's really hard when they don't go the way you want them to. It's just really hard not to dwell on that. So, especially when you put as much effort into it that I put in. But it is what it is. It's all a learning experience. So now going onwards, the rest of the weekend was good. Getting back home was good. Everything went fine. Overall, it was a pretty decent trip. I wasn't out there for long, so. But going forward, I'm already back on program. I'm like a couple days in. I'm actually still dealing with the side pain, like the QL left side of my back, and then the oblique as well. Just like the side of my torso is pretty beat up still. So we're mitigating. I'm mitigating that. Training is super easy for this first block. It's gonna be really boring. But the plan is to hopefully get into Rising Tide again, the Rising Tide Prime Time again, which would be obviously I need to get invited for that. So I have a better GL than I did last year. I went up 3 GL, so maybe I can make it in, but there's no promises with that. So we'll see if I can get into that. That'd be in September. So that'd give me about 6 months to train and get better again, get stronger. But yeah, no, the goal is still to be the best lifter in Georgia on formula. And I think that's 100% still in my grasp. Like, that's not far away from me whatsoever. I think right now I'm like top 5, I think. Top 6, maybe, in Georgia on score. And that's on 7 for 9 day. I gotta go 9 for 9 one of these days. But yeah, so that's still the goal. And I mean, if I stay healthy, I think that won't be an issue. I think my squat's going to keep progressing. And I think my bench only has room to grow because it's really just a big execution thing. We're getting better at showing up strong on the day that we need to. It's just about and the cut didn't phase my strength that much whatsoever. Actually, I felt like that was dead as my strongest day, one of my strongest days ever, and I was a true 83. So the cut's getting better, everything's getting better. We just need the small minutia just needs to be corrected. Everything needs to come together when it matters. So we're gonna keep training, keep working. If I got into that Rising Tide prime time, I think there'd be a lot of strong guys there. So the goal would definitely be to hold my own, or at least be better than I was last year, as far as like what like the end result ends up being. You know, I want to be one of the stronger guys there, right? But it's a really competitive meet, and more people want to do it this year. So we'll see how that looks. But it was a pretty good prep, you know. The training's been good, and it showed. Like, I added 17.5 kilos to my total on a pretty mediocre day. Like 7 for 9, that's not really a great day at all. It's like a kind of mediocre day. So the fact I was still able to add that much to my total, I'm not complaining, especially this deep into my career. That was meet number 11 that I just did. So considering I can continue to add kilos like that, that's a really good sign. And I'm just really excited to keep working and become stronger, man. Like, it's so simple. Like, there's no reason I should be benching less than 170. Like, I really need to get up to 170 plus on the platform. So 374, like, I need to be benching that. That's the main thing in my head, is like bench press. If I can bench press, I'm good. Because every time I miss a bench, it pushes me like crazy on deadlift. Like when I was 6 for 6 at Junior Nats, I had so much momentum. I felt so confident. I felt so good going into the third deadlift that I ended up hitting my deadlift. And it's just like, man, like, coming off of a miss going into deadlift is just really hard to like keep a level head when it comes to picking that third deadlift. So the goal is just to really close the gap with this bench press and continue to just trust that my squat and deadlift are going to continually to, you know, make those small incremental improvements that can really put together a just big, good total. So yeah, next go around, we'll make it happen. But if you watched this video, I appreciate you. I mostly just wanted to show off the clips because I paid like $150 for those videos, bro. Not gonna lie to y'all. So I hope y'all watched the whole thing. I'm not gonna lie. Hope y'all watched all of it. That was $150. This is like a $150 video. So for that, leave a like, right? This is my most expensive video for sure. So I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all next time. I don't know when that'll be, but I'll catch y'all next time.